Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into an exciting journey, how to become an AWS Solutions Architect. If you have ever wondered how businesses build scalable, secure and cost-effective cloud solutions, we are going to look at real-world examples of how this plays out in actual businesses. So let's get started. So what is an AWS Solutions Architect? Think of them as architect of the cloud world. They design systems that are scalable, secure, and cost efficient using AWS services. To give you a real time example, imagine you are a part of a startup that's launching a mobile app. The app needs to handle thousands of users, and you need to be both fast and secure. That's where a solution architect steps in to design the infrastructure on AWS that ensures smooth scaling as user demand increases. Understand cloud computing basics. Imagine you own an e-commerce website that gets millions of visitors every month. Instead of buying and maintaining physical servers, you could use the cloud to scale on demand. That's the power of cloud computing. It's just renting IT resources like storage, computing power, and databases over internet. You pay for what you use and you can scale up or down based on demand. Learn AWS core services. EC2, that is Elastic Compute Cloud, is like a virtual server where you run your applications. Think of it as renting a computer in the cloud to host your website or app. When Amazon launched Prime Day, they needed EC2 to handle the traffic spikes, a real world high scale use of EC2. S3, Simple Storage Service, is where you store data. For example, a photo sharing app like Instagram uses S3 to store millions of images from users around the world. RDS, Relational Database Services, is for managing databases. Let's say you are building an online bookstore. You would use RDS to store and query your book catalog efficiently. Understand AWS security best practices. Security isn't just a good to have, it's a must. Let's talk about a real-time example. Remember the massive data breaches we have seen in the news. As an AWS Solutions Architect, you would make sure to use IAM, that is Identity and Access Management, to control who has access to your resources. For example, if you're working on an e-commerce platform, you would use IAM to ensure that only your developers have access to your application's code, while marketing might only need access to analytics. You would also make sure to encrypt sensitive data using tools like AWS KMS, that is Key Management Services. This protects customers' payment information like credit card number from getting into the wrong hands. On experience. There's no better way to learn than by doing. For example, if you want to learn EC2, start by launching your own virtual machine, install a simple web server, and see how it behaves under load. Let's talk about real life example. If you were working with a media company that streams videos globally, you would use EC2 to handle millions of viewers simultaneously. You could simulate high traffic by using EC2 to spin up multiple servers or use auto scaling to automatically add more resources when needed. Learn architecture design principles. AWS solution architects must design systems that are scalable, secure, resilient, and cost effective. Let's say you're working with a large financial institution. They need a system that can handle large scale transactions but must remain highly available and fault tolerant. You would design a multi availability zone architecture, meaning the system is spread across multiple data centers to ensure uptime even if one data center fails. You would also use elastic load balancing to distribute traffic evenly across servers and CloudWatch to monitor everything. Get certified. The AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate Certificate is a fantastic way to demonstrate your skills. Think of it like getting a badge for completing a complex puzzle. It helps you gain credibility in the job market. To illustrate, imagine you are applying for a role with a global retail brand that's moving its entire e-commerce platform to AWS. Having the certifications will tell them that you can help them design a robust, secure cloud solutions. Advanced skills and specialization. Once you are comfortable with the basics, start diving into advanced topics. For instance, let's say you're working with a video streaming platform that needs to scale on demand. You would use AWS Lambda to implement serverless computing, meaning you don't have to worry about managing servers. AWS handles that for you. For a real-world example, Spotify uses AWS Lambda to handle millions of user requests without running their own servers. This is a great advanced skill for any solutions architect. Stay updated and network. The cloud is evolving rapidly. AWS allows new services almost every month. For example, AWS recently introduced Amazon Bedrock, a fully managed service for AI applications. By attending events like AWS reInvent or joining online forums like Stack Overflow or LinkedIn groups, you will stay on top of the latest trends. To wrap it up, the journey to becoming an AWS Solutions Architect involves understanding cloud concepts, getting hands-on with the AWS services, earning certification, and constantly learning. And trust me, the real-time examples we discussed are just the tip of the iceberg. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss on any content. Drop any questions below and I will be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching and good luck on your AWS journey.